Just wanted to make sure my mic was working. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Angry Rant Crystal of Atlan video. Today we're talking about classes again. There's no easy way of saying this. I'm going to offend someone and get all your fifis hurt. And guess what? I don't care. Actually, I do care, because if your feelings are hurt at the end of the day, I did my job. Alright, first up we got Cloud Strider. Cloud Strider class is my main. We're often overlooked because of the Star Goblins, aka Star Breakers, because the Star Breaker is just so OP and all this other jazz. People will doubt the Star Breaker. Star Breakers are never taken seriously until you drop in with a big Tiger Bomb on them. And they say, holy shit, where'd my health go? The next class that I want to talk about is the Mystrix class. Now, if you don't know Mystrix, Mystrix was added recently. It's not the most recent class. The most recent class is Assassin. That was the latest update. Let me see if I can't find a Mystrix going around. I need like a base level Mystrix. There we are. This right here is a Mystrix. I'm gonna try and like keep the name covered. Boom. Mystrix is. I could have gone to my alt, which is a Mystrix, but I don't want to. Mystrix is. I have one thing to say to you. All of you aren't shit. Oh god. This is gonna be a lot of cursing because I'm angry and depressed. All you Mystrixes, I've never met a single Mystrix. Well, that's not true. I've met only like 2 Mystrixes that are actually like formidable. If you're bragging about being a Mystrix, just know this. You are saved because your class has the most ridiculous armor that I have ever seen. It rivals a Starbreaker's hyper armor. Because once you start going into the air for that one ult, you're protected like you're invulnerable. Any damage that I do, even if I ult you, is not going to do anything. And then as soon as you get into out of that, you go into your waltz, which is another thing that I really can't do. You just cover the entire field. And that's coming from a person who plays an AoE character. You cover the field more than I do. The only thing that saves you is your class. If you didn't have all the class hyper armor, you'd be instantly killed. And that's why you have it. Starbreakers! Yeah, I'm talking to you, Starbreakers, since we're on the topic of hyper armor. Yeah, Starbreakers, they're the most BS class, I feel. Because, one, you're doing scorch damage, which hurts like a motherfucker. Even at low levels, it does crazy damage for some reason. Especially in Arena. Arena's where it's mostly bullshit. You get ridiculous hyper armor for like over 4 skills. But the most ridiculous thing isn't even the hyper armor. The most ridiculous thing is you have like 2 attacks, 2 or 3 attacks that just pull in characters. And what do I mean by that? If you do the flaming uppercut, that will suck in people. If you're close to them, you're getting sucked in. If you're not dodging away from that, you're getting sucked in, and you're getting uppercut like it's a Street Fighter. Shoryuken! The second one that I know pulls people in is when they power up to do scorch damage. Now tell me why I can be in the air far above them and they can still rip me down like it's Jeff the Shark from Marvel Rivals eating your whole team. It's ridiculous. Once you get pulled in, it's GG's, it's over. There's nothing you can do. Of course, there's that grab that they do, which isn't really a pull-in move, but a grab. But you know, so Starbreakers, your whole kit is bull crap, and it's obvious that you're the favorite of the two for fighter because you can just kind of turn your brain off for Starbreaker. Berserkers, 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 berserkers. There are very few berserkers that are actually good that I have faced in my experience. There are very few berserkers that are actually worth anything. If you meet a good berserker, if you meet like the top berserkers, right? And they're good at the class, oh my god, it's a nightmare fighting them. Like people Dragneel, Slay, these are people on PlayStation servers, Epic Tetsu, etc. These people, they play Berserker right. The majority of Berserkers, however, are trash. You get a shield, and even with the shield, you're terrible. You're absolutely awful with the shield that protects you from damage. All right, put that shield on someone who actually could put it to use. Berserkers are always slow. They always want to seemingly tank things because even though they're a tank class, they don't really do a good job most of the time tanking things. In my experience, most berserkers who can't play the class, which is the majority of them, and I'm not saying I know how to play the class. I'm not touching berserker. I'm not going unga boonga. They will take pop shots at you and run. They will run for their lives because they know if they don't run, you're going to kill them. Unless they have the numbers advantage, which of course any cowardly player will jump back in and fight. This is a petty rant video. It's going to be in the title. You know what you're getting into. The only saving grace that makes berserkers any good, in my opinion, is the last stand perk type thing, where they have no health, but they'll continue to fight for a while. That's the only thing that saves you. To be honest, it's the only thing that really does save you. Also, for Mistrix and Starbreaker, the reason why you're like the top always in arena is because your class is broken beyond all repair. It's broken. Everybody knows it's broken. That's why they use them. That's why arena's the top. Top's usually Starbreaker and Mistrix. Let me even go into rankings for a ranked match. Server rankings. No, I don't. I want cross server rankings. Let's see. We got a Magic Blade. We got a Blade Maiden, Scythe Guard, Warlock. One Mistrix. Starbreaker, Starbreaker, Berserker, Mistrix. Ooh, nice job, Bishop. Mistrix. There used to be a lot more Mistrixes. I don't know why there's not many. I do see a lot of Starbreakers, though. Again, it's because you guys are busted. I mean, I respect it, but at the same time, go fuck yourself. Since I talked about Magic Blade, I don't really got a problem with Magic Blades. The only thing that I got for an angry rant is sword warp, because sword warp requires no skill. Basically, if you ever get marked with a sword mark, they can warp right to you and basically one shot you most of the time. You're fast, you're agile, but again, if you're not one of the best, you're not you're not really anything to worry about. Now, if you're Calamity, again, PlayStation people, if you don't know them, they're PlayStation people. Calamity, he knows how to play the class, so he's the person you need to watch out for. There's other people to watch out for as well, like Bloom. They're good, but for the most part, it's kind of like Zerker, except they're faster and they can actually do a little bit more damage. I will give you props though, because managing all the skills takes a lot of dedication and a lot of knowledge. So respect to you guys for choosing a class that's actually complicated. Let's see, Scythe Guards. I'm going to talk about Scythe Guard and Blade Maiden. I'm going to wrap them into one. Scythe Guard, I also respect you for using a class that's a little bit more challenging than other classes. You know, it's hard to keep managing of everything. Do I know how to play all classes? Nope. Am I good at all classes? Nope, because like I said, I don't play all classes. Scythe Guards. There's a reason why I call you the 2-foot terror. Because you are small, but you are a menace to society. Anytime that I see one, I fear for my life. Especially with the recent update. You're always getting updates, so I'm going to rant about that. Your class is always getting updates, but to be fair, you do need them. You do need them. I will say that. Uh, Magic Blade keeps getting updates too. They don't need that shit. Alright? They're already broken. They don't need more broken. Give some buffs to Cloud. Anyway, it's Scythe Guard's time. Scythe Guard's time. Your slam is ridiculous now with the update, because that hurt before and then they buffed it to hurt even more. So basically, if you're going up against a really good Scythe Guard, that slam's gonna one-shot you or nearly one-shot you. And of course, if they slam you, they're gonna follow up with that cross slice type thing. And that if the slam didn't kill you, that cross is gonna kill you. Blade Maidens. For the most part, Blade Maidens aren't anything really to worry about. Sure, they do have some skills that they share with Scythe Guard. Like, I believe they can slam as well. I believe they can do that slam down thing too. You got the laser, which is stupid. I mean, Cloud's got a laser, but it doesn't move nearly as... It's not as agile as that one. It's bogus. It's ridiculous. The only thing that makes me fear your class is when you go into puppet form. Because when you enter the puppet form, the laser becomes even more ridiculous. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is the grabs. You could be... Alright, so pretend that this is the middle of a base in like Mine Wars. This person is my target. I'm the puppet. I'm over here. That grab, boom, like instantly over here, grabbing you, doing a lot of damage. And more than one of their skills is like a grab that does... They could do that like constantly. I've seen a person do it multiple times really quickly. It sucks. And I hate you for it. Let me think. Bounty hunters. A lot of the bounty hunters are actually pretty chill, pretty good. Most of the bounty hunters, I think, went to Mystrix. The ones that did stay, you're a formidable opponent sometimes, but then again, with every class, there's the class that runs. There's certain ones that run, and unfortunately, if it's a bounty hunter doing the running, they can take pop shots at you better than anybody. Um, let me think. Let me think. Warlock, you've always been broken. You do way too much damage, and you get updates that make you even more OP. I hate you guys for that. There's not really one skill that makes me. Actually, there is. I lied. The one skill that is absolutely BS that everybody, even fellow warlocks, agree is the lightning finger snap. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, one, you're lucky. Two, I don't know how, because everybody's playing warlock. Warlock, if you're a warlock player, no offense to you, go fuck yourself. uh, so basically, if you're a warlock or fighting a warlock, if you do a skill that hits a person, you can leave a mark that looks like a Halloween type demon soul on them. It's like a teardrop looking, it's like a black teardrop with like an evil face on it, right? And what that means is you are marked. You are marked for death. Because once that is on you, the warlock could whittle down your health, and then you get away from them. Oh, you get away from them. You feel like you're safe. Oh my god, I made it. And then all of a sudden, hang on, let me do a better one. Damn it. Nope, I can't snap, apparently. I can't do a good snap. Best I'm gonna do. They snap their fingers, and a bolt of lightning is summoned from the sky and strikes and smites you down where you stand. And that hurts. Not only does it hurt in Mind Wars, it is bogus in Arena. It is absolutely bogus and it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful because they could finish you any other way. They won't even look at you. They'll just snap their fingers. Elementalists, you really don't get played. Your damage is terrible. And quite frankly, you're just it's there's no good elementalists. There is no good elementalists. I'm gonna say it right now. None of you are none of you are good on PlayStation servers. I don't know a single one of you that's formidable. The only thing that really saves you is there's an ult that you do where you create like a big black hole among the stars and before the stars, blah blah blah. That makes it difficult because that gives you like protection from like all attacks while you're doing the animation. And yeah. And you of course when you're doing the animation you're flying like high through the air. So there's that. Magicians, most of you are crap. In Arena, you're you're a bitch to fight in Arena, I'll give you that. I hate fighting magicians in Arena. You got good range. And the attacks that you do, they hurt, but they infuriate other players because nothing makes me more angry than fighting a person and having them turn me into like a teddy bear for like 3 seconds during a combo. It's funny, but infuriating when it's being done to you. There's a few good magicians, so props to you guys because magician's also a class that people don't really go for. So there's that. Am I missing any classes other than the Assassin Inspector class? Let me think. Let me think. I don't think I am missing anything other than the Assassin classes. If I am, I'll go through and... Oh yeah, I am missing one. I am missing one.
Rezo, looks like you've brought back some real heavy hitters this time. We will prevail. Let's split up. Just like old times. Speaking of, ever since you wrecked the lab equipment and notes, no one's dared to step foot here.
There is one, and that is Gunner. Gunner is a broken class. The long-ranged attacks, the fire, the flamethrower, cannon, whatever, everything is just infuriating. I hate you guys. Although I'm starting to notice that there's not a whole lot of you anymore around, which I guess is a good thing. I don't know.
The foul plague. Plague is filth? I remember now. The plague of filth was created with abundant energy in mind.
So yeah, I'm not really gonna give them too much time. So
the plague of filth is
that's that.
We need to find the source of this energy.
Now
cut off its supply.
I think.
Smash them.
I don't think we can. Nope. Stand back. Gotta wait for him to get up. And lastly, there is the there are the two classes for Assassin.
The mind has no limits.
Shot.
So, of course, as you know, we got classes for Assassin. The one that I'm with currently is a Mirage. There is also another one called Spectre. I will get through all of them when I can. Alright, so I got some time to talk. I can't really say much because it's super new. And basically, I've never really fought much. I've fought in a few, but none of them are really, like, none of them are really grown enough to withstand you pretty well. Like, nobody is grown a Mirage or a Spectre very well.
That's exactly what it wants. We need to split up. Break the limited energy core scattered around and gather the energy particles. Never let yourself starve. Hunger means death.
Face your demons.
So basically, Spectres, from what I've seen, Spectres are a more ambushy class. They get skills to hide and, like, conceal themselves. He's gonna die. By the way, Dark Tides, he's gonna die. Because he's inflicted with the hunger. And that's an insta-kill. Told ya. He should have just stayed down. He's not doing anything.
Face your demons.
Dude, why didn't you move?
Soul divided.
Fuck.
Watch out
Hopefully
for
it goes
danger.
away.
Head to safety.
Shit. There we go. I just had to beat the timer. He's gonna die again. Anyway, let me think. Mirage, you remind me of Cloud Strider.
You'll never feel hunger in your eternal dreams.
Sorry about that. I'm drinking a monster out of a glass.
Tiger pounce.
So I got no problems with you. I honestly don't see a whole lot of the new class in PvE, like Mine Wars, stuff like that. And when you do, again, they're not built since they're recently added. I will probably make a video or
Why don't
rant
they
or
attack me?
something.
Because
I'll probably do
I'm no
something once
different from them.
once they're built more. So give about a
Last
month or
time,
so.
You said Atlan was gone. So, what's the outside world like now? Are people still
Face your
obsessed
Done.
with creating immortal machines? Poor Azrael. We're back.
The mind has no limit. Dual harmony.
I hate when people keep attacking it when like the shield's up because they just do that to boost their damage numbers. It does absolutely nothing.
All is void.
Gunshot rift.
Shit, I'm gonna get sucked.
Annihilation.
Nice. Shit, what are you guys doing? Nah, I shouldn't have said that. They're doing their best. I know they're doing their best.
One last
We
stand.
did it. Now's our chance. Attack.
Though I am worried a lot. Oh,
Face your demons.
shields up. See, look like he's not doing it on purpose, but there's other people that just continue to wail on them to increase their damage to get to like,
Tumors gross.
I guess,
Getting
just
closer.
stroke their ego because I'm gonna get sucked again.
The mind has no limit.
I hate the Medusa thing.
Gunshot rift.
The Medusa mechanic is just so awful. So if you're ever in there, just don't look at them. Just don't look at them and pray that it's working.
If it holds here,
Yo,
it will
why
stop
are
tumors
are
growth
all of
outside
us
the
in
house.
here?
The cycle never ends.
Face your demons.
Dual harmony.
We did it. Now's our chance. Attack.
We do not want everybody to be in there. Ever. Lowest DPS should always stay outside. But yeah, I can't really say much. I can see Mirage being an absolute menace to society because of the kit. Their kit will just be awful. Spectres are usually more in Mind Wars than Mirages, because people think that Spectre is better than Mirage. There's this whole debate which one's actually better. My personal opinion, I don't know which is better. I would say Mirage though. Mirage is actually more fun in my opinion than Spectre. I like the chaos feel that all the moves give. Spectres are tricky to talk about because they can conceal themselves, and while you can still see them, getting ambushed is definitely like you're going to get ambushed. That's how it's gonna go. You're not gonna like be running around, riding around, and there's a fucking a specter just standing there and being like, "Ooh, let's fight. Let's do a 1v1." No, they're just gonna like camouflage themselves, trip you, and then do a whole spectacle. Now, there are other classes, excuse me, that I want to talk about. Of course, we don't have any other classes here on PlayStation, consoles, whatever you want to call it. Yet, we have Glaciet or Glaciet coming to PlayStation. It's the next one that's coming to PlayStation in like late November, early December-ish range is when Glaciet is coming. Basically, Glaciet is a Scythe Guard, but with like ice powers. And I've heard that it's the strongest DPS currently out of all in the game. Like if you go to consoles, Glacier is a absolute menace to society. So that's gonna be fun. Not really. Gonna be fun, not really, because I know that there's gonna be people out there that are just going to boost the new character when it comes out, and it's gonna be god awful to fight against them. I don't know if it's already there for the CN servers for not console, PC. And the Chinese servers, they either have or are getting Ghostblade. I think no, they already have Ghostblade. They have Ghostblade. All right, so it's already out. So Ghostblade is the one character that I'm interested in. He looks cool. Basically, Ghostblade, picture a Oni with two sword style. Two sword style Oni, and that's basically Ghostblade. He looks cool. I hear he's also really good damage wise and stuff like that, so he'll be interesting when we get him in like a year or so from now. It's gonna be a long time before we get that. And of course, there has been early concept art, look, whatever you want to call it, that I've seen. Now, I don't know if it's real or not, so take it with a grain of salt, all right? But allegedly, there are two characters that are in very, very early development, so like concept artwork stage. And that is a character that looks like a woman, a girl with like a sound bat, like she's a sound type enemy. She looks fun. But the other one that also looks fun is a Lancer type character. Lancers would be kind of cool to have, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to play a Lancer. So both of those characters, they seem interesting. I would love to check them out if and when they do come out. That is every character in the game angrily ranting. If you want an angry rant for Cloud Strider, because I was just glazing Cloud Strider. Cloud Striders are... their strength is that Tiger Bomb. Everybody knows that Tiger Bomb is like the biggest threat to their kit. There's nothing more annoying than to fly over an enemy and just make it rain hellfire. That's why I love doing it. They're also really nimble. Cloud Striders can just like really maneuver around, and sometimes you just are like, hold still, damn it. So yeah, there's that. So that's the last of the classes. So yeah, this is my angry rant. If you found it funny, again, this is mostly just for venting slash comedic purposes. This isn't me being like, you're all trash. I'm the superior one. Oh. No. Am I good at all classes? No. Because I don't play all classes. And I'm not even good at my main. I'll be honest. I'm okay with my main, but I'm not like, oh PvP king. No. I'm just a regular cloud. So I that's where I'm gonna end it. If you liked the video, if you found it funny, please like, subscribe. If you have your own thing that you want to throw in for classes, throw it in. Just be civil, you know. That's all I ask all of you to just be civil. I don't want a person being like, I hate this class because of this, and a person be like, cry about it, you little dweeb. No. Anyway, I'm sad. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm thinking of doing a review on Silent Hill F. I just need to finish it first, and then I need footage of things that I'm going to talk about. So that's going to take a long time. So that's going to be like the project that I'm actually going to work on. It's not going to be like this quick video that's unedited, nothing added to it, just raw footage. Talk complimentary thing. It's going to be like when I did the Bridge Curse 2, where I was actually putting in a little bit of work. I want to try it. It might be difficult, but hopefully it goes well. Anyway, see you on the next one.